Hello. Sorry about that mess up. Things like to get a little confusing here, but what's up? Finally, it's working. Hello. I'm doing some last minute things. I'm waiting for people to join in. Hello. How is everybody today? So I thought it'd be fun to just start. We're coming onto this new channel, seeing what it's like, and I thought how to start better than with an AMA. Hold on. Hi. I hope the link in the other one did work, posting it there. I didn't steal it's Denny's mug, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I might have on the back, it says variety is the spice of life, but syrup is the sauce of dreams. I'm dyslexic, I can't read. How are you? I'm great. How are you guys doing? Wow. Thanks for that. Yes, I am. Would I really be an Apollo kid if I haven't stolen from Denny's? That's the real question here. Sorry, we love just blonde hairs from when you're hanging out with your best friend and he just kind of sheds all over you. Anyway, I know this is different content from what you see on this channel, but thought it'd be fun. Ignore that keyboard in the background. I took it from the big house because it was there. Do you really need an excuse to take from the big house? To be fair. Have you ever dyed your hair? Fun story. I have not, but my sister has. Both of them have, and it's quite terrifying to come back and the walls are just covered in a beautiful green color. We love it here. It was terrifying, and I thought somebody was dying till I remembered that blood is not green. You shouldn't steal or take anything. Hey, if it's there, it's there. Think about that. If it's a property of Chiron, it's up for grabs, right? Please don't tell him I said that, I'll cry. Anyway. Have you ever written your own music? Yes, I have. I write music for my boyfriend all the time. For those of you guys that don't know, my boyfriend, I'm dating Mitchell from the Aphrodite cabin, and we've been together for quite a bit. So, we secretly from the Hermes cabin. Never. Never. No, I'm a proud Apollo kid, man. Not really. I hate my dad. It's fine. I can say that all I want to. I feel like we all secretly say that. And I already died once. It's fine. It's just coffee. And besides, I've done a better job at stealing than Connor ever could. Like, do you see this keyboard? That was not easy to take. That took me and Olive going there together, and then her carrying up the other half of it. You don't get smited. I already died once, man. Like, is it really... Would it really be that bad? If I just go back, well, yeah, I'd see Deborah again. Deborah's the rock that I got to know in the underworld. She was great. Moving on from that, it's fine. It's all trauma. Hello, people that are just joining. So from what I've heard, this goes on for like about an hour. So I'll be all yours for an hour until I get taken back to duties and crying in the bathroom. Anyway, moving on from that. I mean, since it's just me, I'm used to having other people hanging out with me. But y'all got me today. I'm sorry about that. This is interesting. What was being claimed by Apollo like? For me, it was a bow and arrow and stuff above your head and stuff. You get the shiny pants and the sunglasses, as you do. I lost those. I gave mine away to Jason, not Grace, because I don't want them. But it was pretty. I thought it would be cool because you just have like a bunch of new siblings. Suddenly, you have a whole family. And coming from my home life, it was really fun to finally have a family. But after I'd gotten power, it was a little different. I did not have a great time in power. I just got really stressed out all the time. And I hated being an Apollo kid from there. Funniest story from the infirmary, if there is one. Okay, who wants to know the story of how I got banned from the infirmary for like a year or two? I was helping out my old counselor, Val, in the infirmary, just having to learn how to heal people. I don't naturally have the gift of healing. Thanks, Dad. It's great. Well, I don't have the natural gift of healing, so I tried to have help by putting the arm back on, but apparently it was wrong. It was backwards. So I got banned from the infirmary because I put the arm on backwards. What was I supposed to do? It all looks the same. It's fine, she fixed it, but I just got banned. And then Michael made fun of me. Can't live that down for like solid few months. Yes, the story of my piercing. Castor loves this one. It makes him cry. Because he was there. It was after my old counselor passed, and I was very close with her. So I did what every normal 13-year-old would do and pierced my nose. I don't recommend it. I say, you know where you should go? To a professional. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Instead, I did it myself, and I'll spare you the details, but Chiron had to fix it, and then he was like, well, you already did it, so here you go. Now I have that on my nose. Castor found me and was like, Lee Fletcher, what the heck are you doing, buddy? Do we need to talk? And I do. But we just take that, we just shove it down. We pretend it doesn't exist, because the more we say we're fine, the more I'm gonna believe it. And that's all you need, right? Right? It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, Denny's mug. We also just have a plethora of flags in our cabin. So currently we had some work done, and people just walk in and they're like, you're all gay here. And that begs the question for me, at least, is anybody really straight in Camp Half-Blood? Because I've been thinking about it. Is anybody straight? I don't think so. I've heard there's some Aphrodite kids that are, but I don't really know any of Mitchell's siblings that well. I don't talk to them that often. I do talk to Aubrey. She's cool. Valentina scares me. Scares me a lot. I don't know Piper that well. She came more after I passed. Drew scares me. Selena and I were good buddies. Cabin counselors and all. We can relate. Yeah. Kate Flynn asks, have you had any water today or just coffee? And I have an entire bottle of water right here. It's fine. I also have 2 other bottles that are not drank yet. Anyway, I have not had that much water today. I have had quite a bit of tea instead of coffee, and 2 energy drinks and a Diet Coke, but we need to ignore those 2. That's fine. We're vibing. We're fine. Everything's okay. It's fine. It only concerns people just a little bit, the amount of caffeine I drink. When is the fight in the parking lot? Soon. It'll happen once everything gets a bit warmer out. In New York, it's sort of snowy, so everything's covered in snow around here. So it's when you leave, I just slip and fall on my ass. It's great. It's fun. We have a good time. But also, yeah, preference. I might curse a bit. It's a little different than how you guys used to see me. So it's fine. Don't worry about it. How much caffeine have you had to drink? You would know. Anyway, I only had 2 energy drinks, which is about 4 cups of coffee. I had a medium-sized black tea, so I don't know how much caffeine that one is. And I had an entire Diet Coke, so I don't know how much caffeine that is, but about that much. I'm so tired still, so exhausted. What's your favorite thing to eat at 3 in the morning? And I would say chocolate chip cookies. That's way to a man's heart. It's just 3 cookies. I don't let Mitchell make them because that scares me. The entire concept of Mitchell near a fire scares me. Because have you seen how terrifying Aphrodite kids are? I know people just say that they're all like, oh, ooh, cute, soft. No, they're not. They will break your back if they wanted to. No cap. Just do it. And it's terrifying. I don't know if I'm the only one that's ever experienced this. But yeah. No, Mitchell has... Actually, yes, Mitchell has tried to crack me a glow stick once. Just to see if I'd glow. I did. But it was fine. The real question here is, do you sleep? That's a lot of caffeine. And kind of. I sleep every now and then when Castor makes me go to sleep, which is often. Yeah, he knows how to make me fall asleep. But other than that, no. I just have a lot to do, usually. My cabin is up with the sun, which is fun. Thanks, Dad. So every day I'm up with the sun. Every day I just have like an entire pot of coffee. We're good. Thoughts on being a literal glow stick / mood ring, and I hate it. Why? Because I can't get away with anything. It's like I can't hide my emotions. So if I'm upset, you'll know because I'll start glowing. But then also, fun fact, my blood glows. So you can just, take my blood and make it a glow stick for all you want. As morbid as that is, it's possible. I don't know, man. I think you can do the same thing with Will. I know Will, if you crack him, he's a glow stick, but I'm also a glow stick. It's fine. It's fine. That's why I shine a lot. It's just my skin naturally glows. Anyway, it's all good. I'm fine. I'm gonna cry. Thoughts on Michael smashing plates over Will's head? Oh my god, no! I hate that because not only was Michael screaming, Will got hurt. Try cleaning up glow stick from the floor. You can't. It was glowing for weeks. And besides Will, our only other healer is Olive, my little sister, and she's done. She's done. She said she's done. Whenever I come in there with a new camper, she's like, that's it. I'm done. And that's on the fact that all of her friends keep throwing themselves into danger. I don't know. A red glow stick. You're right. You're right. When I glow red, it means I'm angry, but my blood, yeah, it's red, so it's just fluorescent red color. It's so great. Imagine when I did this to my nose. That was all in the sink. That's terrifying, man. As cool as that sound, that's terrifying, man. I mean, I could do it. The fact that I'm considering it is concerning me. But I could do it. In theory. Save me ink, man. Let's go. Let's go. Olive will kill me. But it's fine. I've already been dead. Like, I died once before. It's fine. Hello, whoever is just joining the chat. What's up? We're all vibing. It's a vibe session. We're enjoying it. We're thriving. I'm not concerned for my own life anymore. Anyway, Camp Half-Blood's great. I've heard there's a Camp Jupiter, which people end up, living past like 18 there. That's so weird. That's so bizarre. I believe that there's an Apollo Kid curse where none of us can live past like 20. So, blood costs more than ink, I think, so maybe don't write with your own blood. But think about it. If I hand-delivered the message, if I hand-delivered it, then it would be so much cheaper. I wouldn't have to buy, like, those 99-cent pens. I could get, like, a Snickers bar or something. Or another Diet Coke. How many flannels are in the Apollo cabin? Every single kid of Apollo has at least one flannel, right? Yes, we do. And a fun story about this flannel. This flannel is passed down through all of the head counselors. So, when I passed, it went to Michael, which I don't think he ever wore it. And then when Michael passed, it went to Will, and then I came back, so I reclaimed my flannel. But, I got it from my old head counselor, Val, and I cherish it with all of everything. I love her. It's such a sweet tradition, and I know it'll keep going. Even if when I die, it's gonna be passed down again. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up getting it again one day. My favorite thing I've done with your friends or with Mitchell, I like to just sing to Mitchell in the strawberry fields. It's really, really fun. Something I done. Okay, so my favorite thing I've ever done with my best friend. My best friend is Pollux from Dionysus cabin. We TP'd the Hermes cabin once, and that was great. It was wonderful. Luke was so mad at us, but it was so worth it because Luke was being annoying the night before. So I just went to Pollux and I'm like, hey, so like, can you swing us some like rolls of toilet paper? Covered in toilet paper. The entire Hermes cabin. They were so mad at us, but it was so worth it. We've also stolen crabs from the beach and we set them free in camp before. That was fun. And Mitchell is more soft things. I also do a lot of soft things with Castor as well. But that's just us. Mainly my chaoticness is with Pollux and Clarice. The three of us are like the dumbass trio. So that's what we like to think we are. Prank the prank cabin. Prank the prank cabin, you're right. you gotta bring them back so they get a taste of their own medicine, because every now and then when they put dish soap in Austin's saxophone, it doesn't just sound like a wet cat. It's bubbles are everywhere, man. Everywhere. Did Michael ever burn down his bunk? Yes, once. Actually, we hid matches from him ever since. He burned it down one time, and I cried for at least a month from that. I just slept in the infirmary after that for a while. I didn't want to deal with them. But he doesn't really do it that often. And then he was on the fridge for a while after that one. I'd worry about the Aphrodite kids stealing your blood. I don't think they would, as my boyfriend is one of the Aphrodite kids, and he's a little traumatized from my glowing blood. Due to the fact that I died in his arms, he was covered in it for like weeks, so I don't think they'll steal my blood personally. They might steal Will's, but last person on top of the fridge. Huh. I tried to put Olive up there. It didn't work. She kicked me in the face several times. Fun. And hello, Crystal, for welcome for joining. Thank you for joining. It's fine. I need more caffeine, obviously. Either that or it's fine. I just can't function as a normal person. To be fair, look at me. What you can't see is that my pants currently match my flannel because I'm still in my pajama pants. I just decided to dress up because I could. Favorite story of others growing up. Kayla. Oh my god. I love Kayla so much. Watching Kayla grow up, because when I died, she was still kind of young. And then I come back 2 years later, and she's like all grown up. And I just know I just cried. I raised her from a little kid, and I know she would always go back to her dad's, but like, she would always call me her third dad, and Apollo was her fourth dad. So just being able to watch her grow up has always just warmed my heart. I'm so happy that she's okay. And Olive too. Olive and Oakley, her little Irish kid friend, they were so cute when they arrived at camp covered in dirt and blood. And just walking up to Castor saying, "Hi, I want lunch." Yeah, watching them grow up is pretty cool too. Is there even food in the fridge? Yeah, I usually keep some food there because, I get hungry in the middle of the night, and I know some other campers do. So I keep a lot of their comfort foods in the fridge. Like, I don't keep cookies in the fridge. If I really wanted to keep I keep them in the freezer. But I usually eat them all the time. Have you ever talked to the Apollo kids from Camp Jupiter? No, they scare me. They're a lot, like, I don't know how chaotic they are, but like, if they're anything like us, I know Will definitely has met some, but I never have. And they scare me. Can you do a full flannel outfit head to toe? I mean, currently I kind of am. But that's just because I'm going to go back to bed after this. Lee, are you sleep deprived though? No. When did I sleep last? No. No. Maybe? What day is it? That'll help me determine when I last slept. What day is it today? Did you ever have to gut on the fridge? No, because I started fridge time. If any of you don't know, I was the one to first start fridge time. I decided, why not? Because Michael's short. he's very short. So I threw him up on the fridge because he couldn't get down. And then that suddenly just became a thing. So I've only gotten on top of it once to try and claw him back down. Because he refused to get down. Leave, you have to ask if you're sleep deprived. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're all good in this cabin. We're all good in this cabin. Is there a microwave in your cabin for snacks, or do you have to? So, okay. We do have a microwave, but hear me out. I know some Hephaestus kids, and they like to set fires, and they're also warm. So, one of them I know personally, because I found this child in the woods. My book fell. I found this child in the woods, and now he's my child. Well, actually, they have been my child for years. I just decided to take them in because they were not even claimed until after I passed. But I came back, so it's all fine. So, though, yeah, they're a Hephaestus kid. Their name is Keegan, and I love them. And they set fires, so I would just kind of make them warm up my food whenever I asked. They would do it. And do it, and no. 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 No! Why do I have to be on the fridge? What did I do? Who was the first one on the fridge? It was Michael. I threw him up there because I got mad. Do you count Nico as a brother? And no, actually. I don't really count him as a brother. I see him more as Will's partner. And I don't know how to explain that. Like, I don't know if my siblings see Mitchell as a brother to them, but I'm really, really happy for Will and the fact that Will finally found somebody. He's just so happy. Whenever he smiles, he just starts glowing, like bright yellow. It's so cute. Have you ever seen Hephaestus kids or Apollo kids cook something on their bodies? And yes, I have. Do I regret it? Yes, I do. But it was worthy experiment to crack an egg on their head and see it fry. Can Will even fit on the fridge? No, Will cannot. Will is too tall and bangs his head every single time I try to put him up there. I am 5'2", so I could fit on the fridge kind of comfortably, I'd assume. But no, Will cannot. Will's like 6 foot, so no. Michael can fit on the fridge. Olive can fit on the fridge. Kayla can fit on the fridge. I don't think Austin can, but Austin's still a little young, so we'll see. We love human stoves here. We do. I love that. And I would never take advantage of Hephaestus kid powers. It's just Keegan, because Keegan is my child, and I love them. So, we love children. I love adopting all of them, kids that need help, because I made a promise to my old counselor that I would keep everybody safe and protect everybody that I could. So, I slowly started adopting most of the camp, and I don't even know how that happened. To the point where, I've just become like a cabin dad sort of deal. It's fine. You're the same height as me? Nice. Solidarity, man. I get made fun of for being tiny, but then I go and say, what about Michael? 10 points for if you can guess Michael's height. What's your favorite type of candy? I love sour candies a lot. They're really, really fun. And, you know when you get, like, the Sour Patch Kids, you just bite the heads off first? It's really fun. So I like those. I also like caramels a lot, the hard ones. Leave the cabin dad better than Lester. Yes! I thrive in that knowledge. Lester got nothing on me, man. This is also a rubber band. I play with things underneath the camera. If you guys don't know, I do that all the time. And that's an ADHD thing. Did Mitchell ask you out, or did you ask him out? Mitchell stood on a lunch table and screamed his feelings at me one day after we've been pining for like months at this point, and I had already asked my partner about dating other people. I am polyamorous, but I asked my partner about dating other people, and he was like, "Yes, it's fine. That's perfectly fine. We're still together." And then I went out with Mitchell, and yeah, we're still together, and that makes me happy. Do I make dad jokes then? Oh, yes, I do. And they all hate it. All of them hate it. They all just, especially Kayla, I feel like hates it the most. No, Olive hates it the most. She hates it. Like, what do sprinters eat before breakfast? Eat before a race? They eat nothing. They're fast. It's fine. No, he's not 4'3". A little taller than that. How tall is Mitchell? Mitchell is around my height. So I think I might be a bit taller than him. Michael is not 4'6". A little taller than that, actually. Michael's a lot taller than 2'7". Give out my best dad joke? Okay, give me several seconds. I need to figure that out. Huh, what would make Olive cry? You know what? I'm not wearing glasses anymore. I've seen enough. Olive sitting on the couch and shaking her head. I love you. Love me. She's shaking her head at me. Fine. Hey, Olive. I called the doctor. My wife is going into labor. What should I do? And they said, is this her first child? Yes. No. This is her husband. And that's according to Twitter. Dad jokes. Hold on, let me go onto Twitter more. I got this awful disease where I can't stop telling airport jokes. My doctor says it's terminal. What? You don't hate it here, you love it here. Again, my sister's over on the couch watching this, and it's fine. She loves me. 4'9". Oh no, Michael's actually 4'10". Right? I think he's 4'10". 4'11" maybe? 4'6". I don't know how tall he is. You think I paid attention? Don't shake your head at me. I'm tired. What's the weirdest thing my siblings have done? Not supported my dad jokes. No, it's more they like to play music at like 3 a.m. So it's great. Oh, hey Olive. Hey Olive. What's the opposite of croissant? A happy uncle. Stupidest thing my siblings have done. Tried to fight the Aries cabin over a chariot. That's not smart going against Aries kids. Especially Clarice. Clarice is one of my really close friends, so I know for a fact. That is not really great. What else do I know? This was right. He is 4'6". I just forgot. So there's a lot of heights I need to remember. A lot of them. And I also haven't slept in a while, so we're thriving. Anyway, yes, can I help you? Do you not appreciate my dad jokes? What? It's fine. I can get more. Hmm. Oh, okay, hold on. What was the worst injury I've ever had to tend to? Probably Pollux. He got into a fight one day, and he kind of just showed up completely wrecked, and I was like, oh no. So for starters, obviously doing the most mature thing I could, I walked out there, and I put that guy to sleep because I can sing people to sleep if I want to. And then I helped my best friend out because he was not doing well. That's not the first time Will started glowing. Yeah, he did freak out. He started crying. And I was like, no. It's fine. It's fine. This is normal. This is normal for us. Favorite camper that I've adopted, not any of my siblings. Oh no. I'm gonna get yelled at if I say my favorite. I don't have favorites. I don't have Keegan. I don't have favorites. I don't have favorites at all. It's not Keegan and Skylar. Skylar also. He's my baby. Skylar is one of the Athena kids. But yeah, no, Keegan, because I found them in the woods, and it's great. It was terrifying to have this child that apparently they weren't claimed at the time, and they ended up setting their bed in the Hermes cabin on fire, so they just got kicked out, and nobody knew. Like, nobody knew. They were out there for a really long time until I found them, so yeah, Keegan definitely is my favorite child. I'm gonna get yelled at. What is my comfort food? Chocolate chip cookies, especially fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. They're my absolute favorite food. That, or if I want something healthy, I would actually say apples are some of my favorite foods. But I just prefer sweets. I have a very big sweet tooth. What did you find the most shocking when you came back from the underworld? How tall everybody got. I die, and Keegan is shorter than me. I come back, and this child is so much taller than me. Where I'm looking up at them, they're like 5'5" now. I'm 5'2". So there's that. What happened the first time I met Lester? I try to avoid Lester as much as possible. I don't personally like Lester, and that's just on the fact that Lester's just not my. It's weird. It's weird seeing Lester. It's so weird. I'm sorry. The fact that my dad is younger than me is really freaking me out. Just me. Anybody else feel that way? Because I do. I like this one. Yeah, I found this kid in the woods, so I'm adopting them now. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, it's that. I found a child in the woods and I adopted them, and they're my baby. I've also adopted Skylar, the Athena kid. I've adopted Oakley, kind of-ish, who's an Irish kid. I've adopted his brother, Elias, who's another Irish kid. I have a list. I have an entire list. So many children. I adopted this other child, a Hermes kid named Thane, who doesn't speak, but it's fine. My favorite song to play at the campfire? That's a hard one. I like a lot of music, but the song I'll Follow You Into the Dark, it's this weird morbid song. So I just kind of like the beat. It's beautiful. How am I? I love your hair. Thank you. I just rolled out of bed with this and threw a hat on, and that's how I vibe. I'm doing swell. How are you guys? Oh, I like this one. Do you remember exactly what Mitchell said when he confessed? If so, what mostly did he say? I know I'm tired. Oh no, you're fine. What did he say? He said, Lee Fletcher, I like you. I really like you. And I know, like, please just go out with me, please. And he just screamed that he liked me. And I was like, Mitchell, it's fine. It's fine. Just get off the table. Just get off the table. And then I said, yeah, I'll go out with him. And the rest is history there. Our first date was at the strawberry fields, and I brought my guitar, and we made a picnic, and we just hung out, and it was really, really fun. Hello, Lindsay. Thank you for joining. I said it right this time. Oh my god. Yeah, I felt the same way when that happened. It's fine. But cute. It is cute. Scale 1 to 10, how much head trauma does Will have? Will has so much. I would say around 11, if I'm being honest. I feel bad, but like, so what can you do, man? I tried my best. There's only so much. I was put in power at 13 years old. I was a child. Hello, I am doing great. If anybody that's new here, just coming here, I'm Lee Fletcher. I was the head of the Apollo cabin. So, hello. I like this one a lot. Mitchell confessed like the Aphrodite kid he is. Yeah, I did. I might be seeing him next weekend. Who knows? I miss him a lot. Do any of the Aphrodite kids not scare you? If so, who? Aubrey. Aubrey doesn't scare me that much either. I love Aubrey. I just have a healthy fear for a lot of them. Mainly because I once dared Selena to use Charm Speak on me, and I'll never do that again. That stuff feels weird. But yeah. Thank you guys for calling me best dad. I try. Do you like anime? I don't know what that is really. We don't get that out here in the woods. Everyone should fear Key Smash. True. I am terrified of her. Like, her Starbucks order alone gives me a headache to read. I don't know. That's terrifying. No, I'm not scared of you. You're actually nice. Hear me out. Like, there's just so many. There's just a few Aphrodite kids that I'm pretty afraid of, but other than that, my sister is shedding on me. Weirdest thing Mitchell has done. Besides the confessing, I think he once hit Percy with a spoon. I think that was, yeah, I think so. That was one of the weirdest things that I've ever seen, is he hit Percy with a spoon. So that was fun. We had a great time. Camp Half-Blood is quite the experience and quite the time, but who knows? Maybe I could rope him into being here next weekend. I could try to rope Mitchell into being here. Who knows? If you guys want me to come back next weekend, that is. Have you ever met your dad in real life in God form? No, I have not, but I have had my life saved by him once when I was 12, I think, and I got attacked by hellhounds, and my dad saved me. But the only time I saw him was when I was dying, and he took me from the pain I was feeling. And that's all I remember, really. That's the weirdest thing one of your siblings has done. Threw a stepladder down on the ground and screamed at it. And that's on Michael. It's on Michael. Would you ever eat a raw egg for the rush of power? No, because I'm gonna say this now, that raw eggs can be dangerous to consume on their own if you don't cook off any of the bacteria. It could make you sick, so I really highly don't recommend doing that. If you're gonna have an egg, please cook it, or at least mostly cook it, a soft-boiled egg or even sunny side up, but I'm just saying. When did I arrive at Camp Half-Blood? I was 10 years old and my mother left me in a woods. That's on trauma. Thoughts on Octagon? I don't know Octagon very well. That's a Will question, really. I don't really know. I have fear. I have great fear. Oh, fun. Paula really said you're dying. Time to introduce myself. Yeah, that's how it went. That's how it happened. I mean, I'm not too mad about it, but, like, still, really, man? Then, not when, I was dealing with all of your children and raising them from, little 9, 10-year-olds. Well, I was, like, what, 13 plus from there? Octagon's a jerk? Good to know. I don't know him. I heard he's dead. That's all I've heard, really, about him. But the stuff that I've heard is just not great, so I assume he's not a good person. But then again, I don't really know the Roman side very well. I heard that they have a guy that wears a helmet. I think I met him once. Unless that was just a fever dream. But I'm pretty sure I met him once. When I was with Percy. Which, I'ma just say, Percy is one of my friends, and I have no hard feelings against the guy. Like, it wasn't his fault that I passed. It was really my own fault. So, yes, that's the guy, Jerry. I remember that one because I met him with Percy and he was wearing a helmet and crying about water cannons, and I still don't get why he was crying about water cannons. Have I ever met the Hunters? No, but I've always wanted to meet Artemis. Like, Lady of Artemis sounds so cool. And I would love to meet her one day, but I don't think she'd like me too much because I don't know if she really likes her brother, which I don't blame her. I don't even like him too much either. Roman side of grape Kool-Aid. Ooh, that sounds fun. I should tell Pollux and Castor about that. They'd love to hear about that one. I've seen them chug entire bottles of grape soda, and I cry still to this day about it. Did Mitchell eat cardboard or dirt? Mitchell ate cardboard once. I know if you go back, you'll see it. But yeah, no, he ate cardboard a few times. Thoughts on Clarice? I love Clarice. She's one of my best friends. Again, me, Clarice, and Pollux are the dumbass trio. Except Clarice is the brain cell. I'm just a glow stick, and then we have Pollux, who's awesome, by the way. I love him. Grape Kool-Aid or C&P grape soda? I'd go with grape soda, and that's just on having to drink it to make Pollux shut up. Because he wouldn't for a while. Even his own boyfriend can't make him shut up sometimes, but we love him to this day. We love Pollux. Which, as I'm looking at the time, we are getting towards the end of an hour, and I gotta go nap. So if anybody has some final thoughts, I mean, I'll probably still stay on for like another like 10 or so minutes. Because I mean, you guys are I'm really glad that everybody's so excited that I'm here. It's really cool to see. And we're all just vibing. It's fun. I think I'll do this more often. Maybe have other people on. Maybe have other people take over. I can make this a every other week stream if you guys are down for that. I like this one. I do. Between me and Mitchell, I have the brain cell. It's mine. Despite what people say, I have it. To be fair. We need naps. Thoughts on Chris Rodriguez? He's a cool guy. Clarice loves him, and I respect how she feels. I just didn't have a good taste in my mouth about him after Labyrinth, but to be fair, that's the battle that I don't like to remember. None of them are ones I like to remember. So, but Chris is kind of okay. I don't really know him that well. Well, from what I remember, it's just my memories from the past get a little foggy every now and then. Who was the brain cell in the cabin? Olive. The entire brain. This is my sibling. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, Olive, how do you clean a pig? Ham sanitizer. It's fine. Okay, thoughts on the other cabins? I like most of them if the people are nice. I don't really have any ill will to anybody at the camp. I feel like everybody deserves a chance. Olive, you can't go. Come back. She just gave me a peace sign. No, come back. Where will our brain cell go if you leave? Oh, thank you so much. And yes, I agree. Everybody should stay hydrated. And yeah, happy 2021. Thoughts on Demeter Cabin? I actually really like Demeter Cabin. I know one of the kids that Pollux takes care of is from the Demeter Cabin. Well, two of them actually, Rowan and Mai. But I think they're pretty cool, and I always really admire what they do because I can't keep a plant alive for the life of me. But it's really, I think they're cool. I want to know how they do it, and their gardens are so pretty. I know Rowan cries whenever you pick his garden, but Hephaestus Cabin. I love Hephaestus Cabin. Is that on because my baby is from Hephaestus Cabin? Absolutely. But it's also very warm in there. And Beckendorf was pretty nice. I really enjoyed Beckendorf's company. He was like that big brother that you've always needed, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Do I like garden gnomes? No, because they scare me. I'm just kidding. I have 3 little gnomes now, and I don't know who gave them to me. If you gave me gnomes, can you let me know? Because I've been trying to figure this out for like weeks. We just have 3 little gnomes vibing now. And yeah, any other questions or one final one? I don't think I even know one aesthetic. Oh man. Name 3 aesthetics. Gay guitar boy. Wait, that's just my aesthetic. I think isn't cottage core an aesthetic? I don't know. And I don't know. All I know is flannels. That's it. I'm wearing 2 different flannel patterns right now. I don't know what aesthetic is. That's a more Mitchell question than me. He gets all the pretty things. I'm just here. Yeah. So, anything else? Because this was a lot of fun. And I really hope you guys had fun too. But for what I can say right now is that wash your hands. Make sure you guys stay safe because just because it's a new year does not mean the pandemic is gone. So make sure you guys still stay safe and social distance, wear a mask, yeah, drink water, get some sleep, eat something too. So I really had fun vibing. So if anybody has a last minute question, I think I might have to head out. I agree with this. Thank you so much. He is a whole aesthetic and I love him. Just a little gay for him, just a tad, just a bit. Just a little bit. It's fine. I love you guys so much, and thank you guys so much for vibing. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get something to eat and get some rest, hopefully. And apologize to Olive for all the dad jokes. And on that note, hey Olive, I've started a new band called Blanket. We're a cover band. Anyway, bye guys.